Okay, so the text for the day is solve problems that deal with measurement of length, intervals of time using addition. So for today's lesson, guys, students will be able to tell or solve a problem with intervals of time using an addition. Okay, so the vocabulary of the day is first time. It is important for us to know what the definition of time is because it is actually we use in our real life, in the real world. Okay, so time is an ongoing sequence of events from the start to the end. And then intervals. So in today's lesson, we are going to use intervals because intervals are the spaces of time between those events. So the word problem says, Thomas and Lucy went to the park to play soccer. They started playing at 10:30 a.m. They finished playing soccer at 3 p.m. How long did they spend playing soccer? So the first thing I need to do to solve this problem is first, I need to read my question. So the question says, how long did they spend playing soccer? So with that information, I need to find out what the problem is. So the problem here is that I need to know how much time they were spending, how much time they spent playing soccer. Okay, so then after that, I need to restate the question. So then I will say, they spent blank time playing soccer. So once I have restated my question, okay, and I already know what is that I'm looking for, I'll go to the next step. The next step is I need to see or I need to mark the information that I know. Well, I know that they started playing soccer at 10:30 a.m. Okay, and that they finished playing soccer at 3 p.m. That is the information I know. Since the question is asking for how much time they spend playing soccer, that means that I need to add this time, okay? So then the equation is an addition, okay? So I'm going to write 10:30 a.m. plus 3 p.m. But in order to do this, I cannot just go ahead and add the whole thing like that because time can be a little tricky. Since we say here that they started playing in the morning, okay, I need to know and I need to understand that time, the morning time sets until noon. So I know that at noon, a new time is going to start. Okay, so that means that at noon, it's no longer going to be AM, but it's going to be PM. Okay, so the strategies that I'm using to solve this problem is the first one, the make 60 approach, and then I'm going to use the linear model. So let's go ahead and make the make 60 approach. So for the make 60 approach, I know that 1 hour is the same as 60 minutes. Okay, so then I'm going to represent.
So I'm going to start writing my time and then counting by minutes this way. So first I put my first time, 10:30 a.m. right? So 10:30 and to the next hour will be 11 minutes. I mean, it will be the hour 11. Okay. So from this time, 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., there is actually 30 minutes. Then from 11 a.m. to the next hour, then it will be 12. Since I know that the timer starts at 12, in this case will be afternoon, the afternoon, 12 p.m. So from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. is 60 minutes. Okay, then from 12 p.m. to 1 o'clock, because remember this, the time restarted 1 p.m. Then I know I have another 60 minutes. From 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. another 60 minutes. From 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. is another 60 minutes. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to add all these up. Okay, so let's start with the first two numbers. So 30 plus 60. What goes in the ones place? 0. What goes in the tens place? So 6 tens plus 3 tens is equal to 9 tens. Okay, so I already have this one and this one down. So now I need to add 90 plus 60. 0 in the one place, 15. Because 6 tenths plus 9 tenths is equal 15 tenths. That means it's 150. Okay, so I already have this down. Then I need to add this 60 again. 150 plus 60, 0, 6, 6 tenths plus 5 tenths is 11 tenths. But I need to regroup. So 100 plus 100 is equal to 100. Okay, I got this one down. Pop. Okay, now I'm going to add the last one. So I'm gonna go over here to 10 minutes plus 60 minutes. Okay, 0 in the ones place, 7 in the tens place, and 2 in the hundreds place. Okay, so this is my total time. So I know then from here, the strategy I'm using is the linear model. Okay, so here I already have my starting time. My starting time is 10:30. Remember the problem said they started playing at 10:30. And then my ending time is at 3 p.m. So what I'm gonna do now here is I'm going to go ahead and jump to the next hour. What is the next hour starting from 10:30? I know that the next hour starting from 10:30 is 11 a.m. Okay. What is the next hour starting from 11? I know that the next hour is 12 p.m. Remember it's p.m. because timer starts at 12. Okay, so 12 p.m. What is the next hour then? The next hour, so you can either go by hours, so you can do 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 2 p.m. Okay, or you can just give a big jump until you get to 3 p.m. So let's do it together. Okay, so if I have 10:30 and I go from 10:30 from 10:30 to 11 a.m., then I went how much? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I went 30 minutes, okay? So then I'm going to use another color to grab that. And then I said that from here, from this point to this point is 30 minutes. Okay? Then from this point, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. is 1 hour. And then from 12 p.m. all the way to 3 p.m. is 3 hours. 1, 2, 3. 3 hours. Okay. So remember that we need to add it up. Okay, so we're gonna add all this time up. Okay, so first we add 30 minutes plus 1 hour plus 3 hours. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is that we're going to add the numbers that are the same, or not the same but similar, that has similar terms. So if I have hour here and hour here, I'm gonna go ahead and add that up. So 1 hour plus 3 hours is equal 4 hours. Okay, now I'm gonna add the minutes. 4 hours plus 30 minutes is equal 4 hours and 30 minutes. So then I know here that they spend playing soccer 4 hours and 30 minutes.